Okay, today we will discuss about sectional views and true shapes of pentagonal pyramid. A pentagonal pyramid of 25 mm side lies in the horizontal plane. One base edge is parallel to the vertical plane. That pentagon pyramid cut by an auxiliary inclined plane at the distance of 30 mm at the axis. Okay, 30 mm at the axis from the base. And the next, that plane is 45 degrees inclined to the horizontal plane. The plane makes an angle of 45 degrees to the incline HP. Okay, next, draw the sectional top view, sectional side view, and also draw the true shape of the cutting object. And the height of the axis is 50 mm. Height of the axis 50 mm, 50 mm. This is your question. Okay, this is your question. And the next, this is a simple projection. Okay, this is a simple projection of a pentagonal prism. Okay, this is pentagonal prism, basic 5 sides, 5 edges. And the next, here we have slant edges. And next, finally it's an apex. This is the axis. Okay, this is the axis. You have to draw line, dot line, dot line. This, that, why? Because this is, as per drawing, we have to draw axis here. This why? Because this is an imaginary line. Axis is an imaginary line. Okay, passing through the center of the object. This is an imaginary line. Height of axis is 50 mm. The next, side of this pentagonal pyramid is 25 mm. Okay, the next, the height of axis at the 30 mm distance. This object is cut by 30 mm distance. Okay, 30 mm distance. Why? Because this, from this base, okay, the auxiliary inclined plane pass through the 30 mm distance from the axis, with 45 degrees of angle. The auxiliary planes goes this way. Why? Because that's why the object cuts this way. Okay, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is one projection, 1 dash. This is 5 projection, 5 dash. The next, this is 2 projection, 2 dash. Here we have 3 projection, 3 dash. The next, finally 4 projection, 4 dash. Okay, and next, we have to draw lines from this intersection points. Okay, lines from this intersection point of cutting edges. Okay, before that you have to joint this center point to all corners. Okay, the center point to all corners, we have to joint these corners to center of this axis. Okay, you have to joint a line through corner from the center, Why? Because a pentagonal pyramid has slant edge. Okay, this is slant edge. That's why you have to joint. Okay, this joint looks like a triangle. See carefully, this slant edge looks like this edge looks like a triangle. That's why you have to draw a triangle. Okay, this is triangle. You have to join these axis. Finally, this is apex. Okay, from there, this slant edges meet this is apex. Okay, this slant edge meets the apex, O dash. Okay, O. That's why you have to joint axis O. Okay, this is O, and finally axis O dash. Okay, the next one, you have to extend this intersection, these cutting edges. Okay, this intersection of these cutting edges, you have to extend this line up to bottom. Okay, you have to extend these lines. In the next, second one, okay, this is 1 dash cutting edge. Okay, this is 1 dash cutting edge. Extend these lines up to width it's meet 1. Okay, the next, this is 5 dash cutting edge. Okay, next, extend this is when it's meet 5. Okay, the next, this is 2 dash. Okay, this is 2 edge. Okay, here we have the axis, and the next, this is 2 is only an axis. Okay, we don't know the distance. Okay, from from this point, from this intersection point, extend this line parallel to the baseline. Okay, when it meets final edge, the next measure the distance through the compass, the next put the compass on the center line and the center, cut an arc. Okay, cut an arc, and the next, this is only for axis line. Okay, this is only for axis line. And the next you have to draw from this corner. Okay, from this fourth edge corner. Okay, fourth edge intersection, you have to extend up to 4. The next, finally you have 3 extension line. Okay, this is 3 dash line. Okay, this is 3 dash line, extend it up to until it meets 3. Okay, the next you have to joint all these, Okay, this is your cutting section. Okay, this is your cutting section, this is your pentagonal pyramid cutting section. When the auxiliary inclined plane, then when this object cut by an auxiliary inclined plane making an angle of 45 degrees. Okay, this is your cutting object. Okay, here you have to mention this is A, and the next here we have B, here we have C, the next here we have D, the next finally we have E for cutting edges. Okay, cutting edges, let's hatch this. Okay, let's hatch this. Why? Because it's a sectional top view, you have to indicate cutting object. Okay, you have to indicate where this cutting object is. Okay, that's why you have to hatch, this part. Okay, this is your cutting section. Okay, this is your cutting section. The next you have to draw top view. Okay, you have to draw side view, sectional side view. Okay, adopt a baseline. Next, adopt a baseline which is exactly perpendicular to the baseline, exactly perpendicular to this baseline, xy baseline, first baseline. The next, extend this projection. Okay, first of all extend this cutting projection. Okay, A B C D A, first of all extend this cutting projection. Okay, the next, first of all we have to extend this E part, the next D part, the next C part and A part, the next B part. Okay, extend these lines. Okay, first of all extend these lines for clarity purpose. Okay, extend these lines. Okay, put your compass here, that's exactly intersection point. The next, measure this projection distance, the next, make an arc. Okay, until it touches this baseline. The next, do this process for same. Okay, do this process for same projection lines. Okay, do this process for same projection line. Okay, next, extend these lines up to top side, extend these lines. extend these lines. Next, first you join this. First you have to extend the projection lines from cutting edges. Okay, projection lines from cutting edge. This is A cutting edge. The next, this is E cutting edge. The next, this is B cutting edge. And the next, this is E cutting edge. And this is E cutting edge. This is D cutting edge. And finally, you have C cutting edge. Finally, you have C cutting edge. Okay, extend this parallel to the baseline. Okay, extend these lines to parallel to the baseline. Okay, the next one. Okay, next you have to find out these intersection points. Okay, this is E intersection point. Here we have here, mark this intersection. Okay, mark this intersection. This is E double dash. This is E double dash. The next one, here we have D. This is D extension line. Here we have D here. Okay, next we have D here. This is D double dash. This is D double dash. The next one, here we have A. Here we have A. We have A. This is A projection line. A projection line up to this. This is A double dash. Okay, the next one, here we have C. This is C projection line. This has C projection line. Extend this. Here we have C. This is C double dash. Okay, next one, finally we have B. Finally we have B. Extend these lines. Finally we have B here. Okay, we have B here. This is B double dash. Okay, join these edges. First you have to join these edges. Okay, this is only cutting edge. Okay, this is only cutting edge. The next you have to draw main edges. Okay, you have to draw this main edges. Okay, the next you have to extend these lines. 5 4 line, you have to extend 5 4 line. The next, finally finally one line. One line. The next, 2 line. The next, finally 3 line. This is A3 line. Okay, this is A3 line. Okay, the next you have to find these, you have to extend these lines. Okay, you have to project these projection lines. Okay, from here mark this distance, cut an arc. Okay, next from here, from A3 intersection line, you have to extend this line. Okay, the next, from 2 you have to draw an arc. Okay, extend these lines. Okay, extend these lines to when it's meet intersection lines. Okay, extend these lines. Finally you have to draw these extension lines. Okay, okay. The next one, you have to find out intersection points of 1 2 3 4 5. Here we have 5. Okay, this extension line, and finally we have 5 dash here. Okay, this is 5 dash. Okay, the next one, this is 5 double dash. Here we have 5 double dash. Okay, the next one, here we have, this is 1 dash. Okay, this is 1 dash. Okay, extend this line. Okay, extend these lines. This is 1 dash. Okay, 1 1 dash intersection line. Okay, this is 1 1 dash intersection line, 1 double dash. Next, extend 3. This is also 3 3 intersection line. Okay, this is 3 3 intersection line. Here we have 3. Okay, this is 3. Here we have also, this is 1 double dash, and the next here we have 3 double dash. Okay, the next one finally 2. Okay, here we have final 2. This is 2 dash. The next, this is 2. Okay, this is 2 double dash. Okay, the next one, extend these lines. Okay, extend these lines, extend the, okay, this is 4. Okay, extend this line, this is 4 double dash. Okay, here we have 4 double dash. Okay, this is front view. Okay, scale clearly observe, this is side view of this object. Okay, this is side view of pentagonal pyramid. Okay, from here. Okay, when you see from here, you have able to see 1 and 2 and 5. Okay, 1 5 2, these 3 4 are 3 4 edges are invisible. Okay, 3 1 is behind 3, 4 is 5 is behind 4. Okay, 1 is 3 is behind 1. Okay, 3 is behind 1. Here we have 1 double dash and 3 double dash. The next 5 is 4 is 5 behind the 5. Okay, 4 is behind the 5. Here we have 5 double dash, and the next 4 double dash. Okay, the next here we have 2. This is 2 double dash. Okay, next extend these lines. Okay, you clearly observe, this object is cut by E. Okay, this object is cut by E projection line. Okay, A B C D, this is cutting object. Okay, A B C D, when you mark it A B C D, this 5 edges, 5th edge is cut by E line. Okay, you have to join this E. Okay, you have to join this E. The next one is cut by A. Okay, one is cut by A. Next from A you have to join this A double dash. Okay, this A double dash. Okay, the next 2 is cut by B. 2 is cut by B. You have to extend this line up to when it's meet B double dash. Okay, and the next, this 3 is cut by C. Okay, here we have C. The C is invisible. Okay, the C is invisible up to this. Okay, the next from this, C is invisible. You have to extend invisible line to up to C double dash. Okay, you have to extend invisible lines. Okay, the next D is cut by 4. Okay, D is cut by 4. You have to extend this invisible lines. Okay, this is same is on the line. Okay, the line is same is on the line. Just you have to extend this dotted line. Okay, you have to extend dotted line. You have to extend this dotted line. Okay, next you have to hatch this cutting edge. Okay, you have to hatch this cutting edge. Let's make it. You have to hatch this cutting edge. Okay, let's hatch. Okay, this is the sectional side view. Okay, this is sectional side view of pentagonal pyramid. Sectional side view of pentagonal pyramid. This is sectional top view. This is sectional top view of pentagonal pyramid. Okay, this is sectional top view. You have to mention, okay, we have to draw true shape of this cutting object. Okay, true shape of this cutting object. Okay, check my last class, I explained how to draw auxiliary views. Okay, how to draw auxiliary views. Okay, extend this, only extend line through this cutting object only. Okay, extend the lines only through this cutting edges. Okay, the next extend this, extend D, next extend B. These lines are must be parallel. Okay, these lines are must be parallel. You have to draw parallel lines. Okay, you have to draw parallel line. Without parallel line you are unable to get true shape of the cutting object. Okay, true shape of the cutting object. Okay, next adapt a line, adapt a baseline perpendicular to this parallel lines. Okay, perpendicular to this parallel lines. Okay, the next you have to draw a baseline. Let's mark one place, on the one place. Okay, it's 90 degrees with 90 degrees. Okay, make a line, make a baseline. Okay, this is called as auxiliary view. Okay, make a baseline. Okay, the next okay, these cutting edges it touches A, B, C, D, E intersection line. Okay, A, B, C, D. Throw these lines from this baseline as center, from this baseline as center, from the A projection line. Okay, this is A projection line. Okay, put your compass here and the intersection line of baseline, and the next mention this A distance. Okay, mention this A distance, and the next put your compass from baseline. Okay, put your compass on the base, this baseline, cut an arc. Okay, cut an arc. Okay, let's make for E. Okay, let's make same for E. Okay, and next one, from E projection you have to cut an arc, you have to cut an arc with those distance. Okay, the next, and the next from this projection. Okay, from this projection, B projection, you have to cut, you have to make an arc. Okay, from this you have to mention this distance. The next, from this is B projection, mark, put your compass here, mark an arc. Okay, make an arc. And the next from C projection, from, sorry, here the distance is up to B. Okay, this distance is up to B. Okay, the next one from E. Okay, from E projection you have to mention, from C projection you have to mention C. The next one, through C projection, through C projection, cut an arc. Okay, cut an arc. The next, through D projection, this is D projection, this is D projection, put your compass on D projection line, cut an arc. Okay, cut an arc. Next, join these all intersection points, arc intersection point, joint all these intersections. Okay, joint all these intersection points, joint all these intersection points. This is your true shape. Okay, let's make numbering. Okay, this is A projection line A, this is B projection line B, this is C, this is D, and finally we have E projection line. Okay, finally we have. Okay, let's hatch this. Okay, let's make an hatch, let's make an hatch. Okay, let's make hatch. Let's make hatch. Okay, this is true shape. Okay, this is true shape of cutting object. true shape of cutting object. Okay, this is the process to draw. This is a process to draw sectional side view and sectional top view and true shape of this object when the object is cut by an auxiliary plane with an angle of 45 degrees at the 30 mm distance from the axis. Okay, from the base at the axis. Okay, this is sectional side view, this is sectional top view, and here we have true shape. Okay, here we have true shape. This is the process. Okay, you have to draw these three diagrams. Okay, you have to draw these three diagrams. Okay, this is true shape, this is sectional side view, the next this is sectional top view. Okay, this is called as auxiliary view. Okay, this is called as auxiliary view to obtain true shape of the object. Okay, you have to draw auxiliary views to obtain true shape of this object. Okay, this is a sectional views of pentagonal pyramid.